So good morning dear students. Good morning sir. So we are in BCOM 4th semester income taxes subject. Till now we have completed 3 units. There is first unit is introduction, second unit is income from salaries, third unit is income from house property, fourth unit is income from the profits and gains of business or profession. Okay. Now several times I asked the question. Again I am asking. Stand up. How many heads of income are there? According to Income Tax Act, how many heads of income are there? How many heads? How many heads of income are there? As per Income Tax Act, several times I asked the question. I told that everybody should remember it. 5 heads. 5 heads. What are the 5 heads? Very good. What are the 5 heads? What are the 5 heads of income?
Income from house property, income from salary.
Very good. Income from salaries, income from house property. Next.
Income from business.
Business or profession. Gains and
other sources.
Income, capital gains is there, and income from other sources. These are the 5 heads. Several times I told. Our chapters themselves are divided based on the heads of income. Okay? Please sit down. So, now coming to these two, business and profession. Is there any difference between business and profession? Are both same?
No.
Is there any difference? What is the difference? Okay, but before we learn the difference between business and profession, what is business?
Buying and selling.
Okay, you are saying buying and selling.
Buying and selling.
Yes. Buying and selling. Anything else? Huh? Buying and selling. Only buying and selling? What is the other thing?
Investments.
Okay, investment. See, I am buying this pen. I am selling this pen. Okay. In order to buy it, somebody has to produce it. Production or manufacturing, that is required. So business implies production of products, buying them and selling them, and apart from that, see, this is produced in Mumbai. Let us take for example, I am purchasing it in Khammam. From Mumbai to Khammam it has to be transported. Is it correct?
Yes, sir.
So in a transit anything may happen. Fire accident may happen, a road accident may happen. So in order to escape that risk, what they will do?
Insurance.
Very good. Insurance claims are there. So insurance is part, transport is part. Similarly, this has to be stored somewhere else.
Warehouse.
Very good. Warehouse or godown you will see. In godowns, warehouses you are going to store it. Okay, crores of pens daily will be produced across India, across the country. So on the same day they are not going to be sold. On the same day they are not going to be purchased. You have to keep them in stores or warehouse or godown. Then you have to transport them. In transport anything may happen. So you are going to take insurance policies to cover risk. So all these are part and parcel of business. Okay. So you told only buying and selling. There is purchasing and selling. Apart from that, production is also part. Without production, there is no buying, there is no selling. If it is produced, only then somebody will purchase, only then somebody will sell. Am I correct? Okay. Now you see, but actually speaking, it is nothing but busyness. Several times we will say in our life, if your friend calls you, means you will say, I am busy. You are busy in watching a movie, you are busy in watching a YouTube channel, you are busy in cooking, you are busy in playing, you are busy in riding a bike, you are busy in watching a movie or anything. So it is busyness actually. Okay, I am busy, you are busy in some activity. If that activity is related to production, if that activity is related to buying, if that busyness is related to selling, then you will call it as business. Did you understand? Your busyness is linked to production, buying and selling. But main important thing is, the most important thing that you have to remember is, you will produce, you will purchase, you will sell with a single objective. What is that? What is it? Niharika? You told capital. Capital is not objective. So that is profit. I am producing means with the profit motive I am going to produce. I am purchasing means in order to sell it at a profit motive. With the profit only I want to sell. Nobody wants to incur loss. So if any business organization is started, its main aim, its main objective will be profit. Okay. So business means production or purchasing or selling of goods will be done with an objective. That objective is profit. Okay. So see, I am teaching here means I am not expecting any profit, but I am expecting
Profession.
salary. Because I am not doing a business, I am involved in a service, that is specialized service. See, only teachers who can teach. See, out of the 20 or 30 students who are sitting here, how many of you want to come to teaching profession? Please raise your hand. How many wants to become teachers? It may be LKG to 10th class or LKG to 5th class, that is primary section. Then 6th to 10th or 6th, 7th, upper primary, 8th, 9th, 10th, higher schools. Then intermediate, junior colleges or degree colleges like this. How many of you want to become teachers? Please raise your hand. Nobody wants to become teacher. Very good. You are lucky fellows. Why lucky means, you see, during the last 3 years, the standard of student has decreased. Why? Because of Corona, very good. Because of online classes. Several do not have access to online system. If you go to villages, there may be coverage may not be there. If I ask Naveen means, sir, in our village there is no coverage, sir. After coming to Khammam only I will be able to write, sir, he will. He cannot participate in online class. He cannot open a YouTube class lecture. Am I correct?
Sir.
So because of Corona, what happened is there is a degradation of educational system. Means the standard of teaching and learning has fallen down dramatically. Do you agree with it? Do you agree? Okay, so teachers are facing so many problems because of that. I told them out of 200 students, not even 20 are coming to class. Only 10% are coming. Though even though out of 10%, they are coming for other purpose. Means morning session they will attend the college. Afternoon they want to attend a DMart showroom or a more showroom or South India shopping mall or Chennai shopping mall or any other shopping mall they will work. Morning session they have to sit somewhere. So classroom is a better place. Instead of a bus stand or footpath. There if you sit means police will ask, who are you daily you are sitting here. But here if you sit in classroom means nobody will ask you question. Am I correct? Thank you, you agreed. Okay, so you don't want to become teachers. That is my point. Because teaching is a noble profession actually. Means all cannot teach. See, even if I have subjects, I may not possess the skills to teach others. I may be a university topper. I may be an intelligent fellow. But whatever knowledge I have, I may not be able to share with others. Teaching is a skill. Teaching is a profession. So those activities which are related to skill, those are known as professions. Okay? You take the case of teacher, you take the case of lawyer, you take the case of doctor, you take the case of chartered accountant. They are skillful activities. Only those who have professional skill, those who have deep knowledge, in-depth knowledge in that subject, only they can render those services. So those services are known as professions. Did you understand? So in business, anybody can do business. Anybody can do business means even a 5th class student. Suppose I am running a business. I have established a small business organization, Buddy Code. Let us take for example. Okay. So I am going to purchase these pens. My business is purchasing pens and selling pens. What I will do is, at 4 rupees 50 paisa I will purchase. At for 5 rupees I will sell. On every pen 50 paisa I will gain. Okay. So when I go outside, I will request my family member to sit in the counter. Or if my friend comes, I will request him for 1 hour I am going to outside to purchase the pens. You sit in the cabin, you sit in the counter. If anybody comes, you sell each pen for 5 rupees. Then he will sell. There is no specialist service required. Even a 5th class student, if I order him, you sit here, if anybody comes, you give a pen for 5 rupees. You take 5 rupees, give this pen. Like if I tell means, anybody will do it. No specialized service is required. But in case of profession, you require a skill. You require rendering of service. Okay, only a few can do it. So that is the difference between business and profession. So business, I am coming to business. I do not know how many of you have studied CEC in intermediate. How many of you have studied CEC? Please raise your hands. Okay, very good. So in CEC, if you have studied in the first unit itself, they will give this chart. Business involves 2 activities. One is industry. Another one is, what is that? Commerce. Commerce is again divided into 2 units, 2 categories. What is that? Trade and trade related activities. Trade related activities. See, industry means production, producing goods and services. So I told you this pen I am purchasing and selling it, this has to be produced first of all. So this production is taken care of in industry. In other words, in normal world, we will call it as factory. There is a factory means there is a manufacturing unit. Here, goods and services will be manufactured. Production of goods and services takes place. So that is known as industry. So if the pen is produced in Mumbai airport, it has to be transferred. See here. Here is the producer. Here is the producer. Purchaser Niharika is waiting to purchase this pen. Okay, now see. From this industry, this is industry. Okay? Up to the customer, he is the customer. Okay, or consumer. So she wants to purchase means from production to purchasing point. There are so many things have to be taken care of. I told you, the goods have to be transported, the goods have to be insured. The goods have to be kept in godown. So in order to produce, they require banking services. Why bank? Crores of rupees is required to invest for investment. If you want to establish a factory means it takes crores of rupees sometimes. Hundreds of workers you may have to employ. You have to pay salary. You have to purchase big machinery. Huge machinery you have to purchase. You have to install. Okay, so many activities are required. So with the help of a bank, you will take loan. So banking is required, insurance is required, transport is required, godowns or warehouses are required. So these are all required. So from producer to purchaser, from producer to ultimate customer, so many things are involved. So all those things will be covered in commerce. Commerce involves trade and trade related activities. Trade is again divided into 2 categories. What is the classification of trade?
Home trade.
Very good. Home trade.
Foreign
trade. Very good. Home trade is again divided. Customer Niharika wants to ask. Okay. Okay. Now you see, home trade is again divided into how many types? 2 types. What are the 2 types? Wholesale trade, retail trade. Trade is divided into 2 categories. Wholesale trade, retail trade. See, in our markets also we will see. We try to go to wholesale shop because their discounts will be there. At a cheaper price, you will get your commodities, your goods. Okay? So retail means in our house, nearby our houses, we will find so many small shops, retail shops, small kirana shops. Those are known as retail shops. Okay? So home trade is divided into wholesale shops and retail trade, wholesale trade and retail trade. Okay? So this is also known as home trade is also known as internal trade. Internal means you have internal examinations, first internal, second internal. So within the college campus only. Okay? So similarly, home trade is otherwise known as internal trade. Similarly, foreign trade is also known as international trade. Means trade between countries. Okay? Two or more countries are involved. So foreign trade is divided into how many categories? Huh?
Three types.
Very good. What is the classification of foreign trade?
Import.
Very good. Import, export,
Entry port.
Very good. You remember so many things. Entry port trade. T is silent. Please don't call it as entry port. It is entry port. That's all. T is silent. Okay. So import means purchasing from other country. Export means selling to other country. Entry port means what is entry port?
Buying from another country, selling
Very good. Buying from one country, selling the same goods to another country. Okay. Now let us take for example. This is not a Bhutamantaya.
South Africa.
What is this? Is it okay? Very good. Thank you very much. You are creative. Because this is world map. I cannot draw nicely. Okay. Now you can see this is North America. This is South America. This is Australia. Okay. This is Europe. This is Africa. This is Asia. Yes. India is in ASEAN. Okay. Now you understood. My aim is just to make you understand what we mean by entry port. Okay. Now you see. So Prince Mahesh Babu is staying in India. Okay. So Katrina Kaif is staying in Pakistan. Katrina Kaif is staying in Pakistan. Our Prince Mahesh Babu is staying in India. So here in the world map, here you find Japan. Okay. King Shu. A Japanese girl. King Shu. Xian Shu, King Shu, like that you will find the names of Japanese. Okay. Now you see, this Pakistani girl, Katrina Kaif, wants to purchase from Mahesh Babu. But Mahesh Babu is very angry with Pakistanis. You idiots. You are always coming into conflict with us. So we don't want to sell directly to you. We will not sell goods to you. Mahesh Babu told to Katrina Kaif over phone. So Katrina Kaif is very intelligent. What she did is she made a phone call to King Shu of Japan. Okay? So what Katrina Kaif told to King Shu means, you purchase from Mahesh Babu. That idiot Mahesh Babu will sell to you. Okay? After purchasing, you sell to me. So that Japanese girl will purchase from Mahesh Babu, and same goods are sold to Katrina Kaif of Pakistan. That is entry port trade. It means purchasing from one country and selling the same goods to another country. Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
So those are the types of international trade or foreign trade. entry port, import trade, export trade, and entry port. Okay. So again, wholesale, retail. So these is all part and parcel of business. Okay. Manufacturing, that is industry, and trade. Trade means selling and purchasing. Purchasing and selling. And trade related activities means all I told you, godowns or banking, insurance. All these sectors will be covered in trade related activities. So this is all part and parcel of business. So Income Tax Act section 28 to 44 covers the provisions related to income from business or profession. How to calculate the income from business or income from profession. How to show them in records. How to collect the tax. How to impose the tax. So all those sections are related to 28 to 44. Okay. Please remember. You stand up again. Another question I am asking. See, you are involved in business. Means you are purchasing goods, you are selling goods. I have given you two options. Multiple choice question, just like multiple choice question. Two options I gave you. One option is two options are given. One is pay 2 lakh rupees as income tax. The second option is pay 1,50,000 as income tax. Which one you will choose? 2 lakhs you want to pay income tax or 1,50,000? 1,50,000 only you want to pay. Because that is the nature of a human being. So anybody wants to pay less tax. Okay? So please sit down. So what we will do is any businessman or any ordinary person. So I am a salaried employee. What I will do is I will also try to pay less tax. I will try to show less income to the government as far as possible. Whatever provisions that I can use, what I will do is I will try to minimize the tax. I will try to pay less tax. So similarly, business persons also what they will do is they will try to show less income, they want to pay less tax to the government. So as tax practitioners, as persons who have knowledge in income tax, what we have to do is we have to check everything, whatever records that they submit. See, you know the final accounts of business organizations, trading account, profit and loss account, and balance sheet. You know that. So you have to check them. You have to check trading account, profit and loss account, balance sheet, and you have to see that they pay the correct tax. See, what they will do is normally business persons, their personal expenses also will be included in business. Means let us take for example, I have a kirana shop. Let us take for example. Okay. See, only expenditure related to business I have to show in profit and loss account. Only income related to business I have to show in profit and loss account. So this is profit and loss account pro forma. You know it. Debit side, credit side. Debit, it will start with which transaction?
Two operating stock. Two gross.
To salary.
Two gross.
Very good salaries. There remark. By gross profit will come. Not purchases, not any opening stock. That will come in trading account. Okay. Now you see it will start with the salaries. So other expenditures you will write. To rent, to insurance, to depreciation. Like so many expenses you will show. See, suppose so I am running a business organization. I have established a kirana shop. See, what I will do is here birthday expenses of my son. I will show here. My son, for my son's birthday, I have spent 10,000 rupees for inviting guests, his friends. They were taken to picnic on the birthday of my son. They have been shown a movie. Their friends, they were made to go to a movie, and for that I have spent total 10,000 rupees. I will show it as expenditure in my business account. In my profit and loss account, I will show my personal expenses. but they are not related to business. No? That is my personal expenditure. I should not include them in business. I should not, that is drawings. Okay? I should not include them in profit and loss account. So what we will do is, whatever that is shown that is not related to business, we will remove this. Now let us take for example here at the end what will come? Net profit will come. If it is trading account means gross profit will come. That to gross profit will come. That gross profit you are going to bring it here. And this at the end you will see net profit. So now let us take for example, if birthday expenses are included, our total net profit is, let us take for example 2 lakh rupees. But these are personal expenses, so these are not business expenses. You cannot allow them. That is not related to business. Only business expenditure you have to take into account. Only business income you have to take into account. Other incomes you should not show. Other expenses you should not show. So what you will do is, the net profit, this amount you are going to add. So 2 lakh rupees plus this 10,000. Your net profit will become 2 lakh 10,000. So if a business person, what he will show, he will show his net profit as 2 lakhs only. But yeah, what you will do, idiot, why these birthday expenses have been included? You remove them, you add that also to profit. So you will make that person to add back that expenses also. So like that you are going to do. So your profits and gains of business, they will start with, your solution to a problem starts with net profit. And all those expenses which are personal, you will find out. And you will find out and you will add back to profit. His profit will be increasing. Similarly, sometimes other incomes may be included in the profit and loss account. Other incomes means, see, income from others, so he does not know. He has one kaun banega karorpati 2 lakh rupees. He does not know that income is also included here. Let us take for example, by lottery winning or KBC kaun banega karorpati 2 lakhs. He will show here. He does not know it. It is not business income. Actually, it is income from other sources that has to be shown in that head. Under that head, he has to show, but it has been shown here. So what you will do, those incomes, other incomes you are going to deduct. So all those expenses which are related to business only will be taken into consideration. All those incomes which are related to business only will be kept here. Remaining all you are going to add or you are going to minus. Okay. So like that you are going to solve. Similarly, one last question I will ask. If you are maintaining accountancy books, in intermediate first unit itself it would have come. Or otherwise in BCOM first unit itself, in accounts, FA1 you have financial account. In the first unit itself that question will come. How many types of account maintenance systems are followed? How many types of account maintenance systems are followed? Yes, not concepts. How many types of, please listen to my question. How many types of accounts maintenance systems are followed? What are the 2 types? One is cash system. Another one is accrual system. In your first unit itself, in FA1 it would have come. Or in commerce also in accounts, first unit itself it would come actually. Okay. So what is the difference between a cash system and accrual system? Is there any idea? The same profit and loss account, I am right. DR and LC. See here 2 salaries you will need. See in final accounts we have done certain adjustments. Salaries plus outstanding salaries. Outstanding salaries. See minus prepaid salaries. We have done like this. Outstanding means current years you did not pay, you have to pay. Prepaid means next year's season, now itself you paid. But what we will do is only this year's you are going to show in profit and loss. Whether you paid or not, you will make adjustment. So this system is known as accrual system. Normally we will maintain accrual system only. Cash system is only if you paid, that will be taken into account. Whichever years you do not consider. Year of payment is only considered. It belongs to which year you are not going to take care of. Let us take for example. This is 2022 years. Let us take for example. This is 2022 years profit and loss account. Let us take for example. In this year only you paid originally you paid 30,000 rupees under the head salaries. In this 30,000, 1,000 belong to 2021. Next year also 5,000 rupees now itself you paid. You do not consider anything. Just you paid under the head salaries. Whichever year salary you paid, you will show. That's all. You will not make any adjustments. Means in accrual system you made no plus outstanding salaries minus prepaid salaries. Likewise you made adjustments in accrual system. But in cash system, if you paid cash, you will show. That's all. If you received cash, you will show. Whichever years you do not consider. That's all. If you received, you will show. If you paid, you will show. Okay, so two kinds of systems you are going to maintain normally, but 99.99% of the business organizations will maintain accrual system. That is why in every final accounts, right from your intermediate to degree first year and second year, you are going to provide adjustments to salaries outstanding, prepaid, rent outstanding, prepaid, insurance outstanding, prepaid. Because all organizations will maintain under accrual system. We will not maintain under cash system. Because we want to exactly know this year profit is how much. It may be earned or it will be earned in next year. You do not consider it. Just you will provide for outstanding ones and you will provide for prepaid ones or pre-received ones. Did you understand? So normally 100%, if nothing will be given in the problem, whether the books are maintained in a cash system or accrual system, nothing will be given. It is deemed that books are maintained under accrual system. Okay, in all problems, it is deemed that books are maintained under accrual system. Means adjustments will be there, and you have to see that adjustments are taken care of in our system also. Okay, so that is in a brief whatever I shared yesterday night time. I shared the theory notes. Okay, you go to your houses or hostels, you take the notes, note down in fair notes, you read it. If there are any doubts, you ask me again. Okay, so whatever that is given to you, that I explained in a brief. Okay, so thank you very much. In the next class we will start the problems. Okay, thank you very much, dear students.